Hello everyone, Charles here with SlickTrade.net, and in this presentation I'm going to talk a little bit about the euro dollar and some possible outcomes for it in the future here, both on a shorter and longer term time frame. And just to let you know my thoughts, we have experienced a drop in the market all around with the COVID-19 epidemic that's occurring right now. I first and foremost would like to say and reach out that I hope that you all are safe and well. You and your families are having a good time together, as good as possible, and that that you're making it through all right with the most positive mindset as possible. Hopefully this will be ending soon, and hopefully we can kind of get back to our normal routines here. But in the meantime, no matter what is happening in the world around us, the market is still moving, okay? And although we need to have a very wide array of assets in our portfolios, from the stock market to as simple as a 401k to the Forex market, you want to have that mix, okay? You want to always be able to continue to move forward even when certain areas of your portfolio are impacted in a negative way. So that is one thing that I really like about trading Forex. And no matter what's happening, you can still be trading it with confidence, and as long as you're sticking to your set rules for your trading plan that month, or however often you update your trading plan, you can still be doing okay and making yourself a healthy income, even when other areas are being impacted in that negative way. So my computer's going a bit crazy here. I think I might have lost internet and reconnected. That is one thing that's been happening. The internet's been going up and down since this lockdown has occurred. So bear with me here if you start hearing a bunch of crazy noises. So let's get started. The euro dollar on the daily time frame, that is what we're looking at right now. If you are new to trading, trading in general, no matter what market really, or platform, when it comes to the daily time frame, D1, this is MetaTrader 4 that I have up, and D1 simply means that each one of these candles is 1 day in duration, okay? So this is today's candle right here, and this was when COVID-19 really started impacting our lives, okay? It's been impacting for quite some time, but as far as recent occurrences and things shutting down and all that, that is right here, okay? That's what you're seeing. Heavy drop to the downside, okay? Now, losing my internet again here. There we go. All right, might start making some noises again. Okay, should be done making noises at the moment. So what we're seeing here is we saw a heavy drop to the downside. We've reached a major support line here. If we zoom out just a little bit, get rid of this. We haven't reached this support in quite some time. Let's go ahead and add a support line. Zoom back out. Oh yeah, we haven't reached this in a long time. Let's go to the weekly time frame. That means each one of the candles will be 1 week in duration. Here we go. Okay, so this gives us a little bit more clarity. When you switch to other time frames, especially longer term, you're going to end up with a a much more solid entry, I guess would be a good way to put this. Although there's a lot more pips, okay, you also need to know that history repeats itself, okay, in every aspect of life. And that also is included in the market, okay? Forex, stock, whatever it is you trade, okay? So what we can do is look back further. And right here, this is the last time that we reached this low of a, excuse me, support, okay? So this was, this down here, this was March, the end of March of 2017, okay? It's the last time that we came down to this level, all right? So as you can see, we also went down even further. So right now, well, right now we're up higher, okay, but let's see here. What's up here? So we're at the 1.10243 level at the moment, okay, but the drop that we experienced went down to the 1.06446 level, okay. Last time we reached that, like I said, end of March 2017. But previously to that, okay, we have a few hits. Look at two major support levels here. It's right here and right here. So the 1.05503 and the 1.03664 level. Okay, so let's map out a plan for the future. So if price heads to the upside, we could easily see it coming up to daily resistance 1, 2, or 3 level, and then even beyond that. Okay, we could go all the way back up to where the market was back in January 2018. Okay, but let's start smaller because we are looking at the weekly time frame. So let's go ahead and add in a couple lines here. These are our major resistance levels. Okay, so these are major support levels. If we switch back to the daily time frame, here they are mapped out for us. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so we can see all the levels that I just added, okay? This is where price currently is at. This is a major level. And right here, this is also a major support level. Okay, so plan of attack. I'm going to remove where we're at currently, okay, because I don't want anyone to get confused on the plan that I'm looking at. Let's add one more support level right here, just above the weekly pivot. Okay, so here are our magical levels, okay? Right here and right here. I'll change the color so that you can clearly see them. Got a deep pink right now. Let's go ahead and give this gold. These are the gold levels, so okay, right here and right here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and just take a quick screenshot of this because I'd like to make a post as well with some nice screenshots for you guys to follow. So here's my plan. If price breaks above this gold level here, 1.11124, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter a long position. Okay, now my take profit range is going to be, oh, just back to pink. My take profit range, if price breaks above here and the candle body Not talking about the wick, talking the candle body. If it closes above this level, okay, at the end of the day, because we're on the daily time frame again, then I'm going to go long, and I'm going to have 3 positions, okay? My first position is going to have a take profit 1 of 1.11844. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my stochastics down here. And we'll just take one more screenshot. So, change this to white. So, our long entry, if the candle body holds, okay, breaks and holds at the 1.11124 level. Then my target range is going to be, like I said, first position, and then my second position will be at the 1.12966. And the third take profit is going to be 1.13887. Okay. Now, what I do is I'll enter, usually my first position is going to close right at that first take profit, unless if I happen to be at my chart, and then I'll manually move and trail stop from there. There are trail stopping features of MetaTrader 4 and different indicators and EAs you can use. If you're part of the SlickTrade room, SlickTrade Academy, as a Sapphire member, then we have a automatic trail stopping feature in all of our EAs, and one that's just on its own as well. So you can always use those. I personally like to manually do it, unless if I don't plan on being checking in, you know, once a day or so, or once every couple days, just to manually move those. But I would recommend trail stopping all the way up, okay? And even if it reaches beyond here, just continue. So target range. All right, 1 point. I can't read it. There we go. 1.11844. Okay, so that's that take profit 1. Second take profit would be at the 1.2966 or 1.12966 level, and your third take profit at the 1.13887 level. Okay, like I said, I recommend trail stopping for your maximum profit. Okay, so that would be our long entry. Now, if price continues to the downside, which during an epidemic like this, it very well could. Okay, we have no idea what's going to happen. All that we can look at are our levels, our major support and resistance levels, or supply and demand, and look at previous history. Look at it on longer time frames. That is going to give you a clear understanding and a good indication of what you can expect. Okay, so if we go and look at this level here. Parameters, just grab that one. So our magic short entry, if price heads to the downside, it's going to be 1.086889. Okay. And again, that is if the candle body goes down, it breaks that level, and the candle body holds below, okay? That's where that entry will come in. You want to avoid pin bars. The pin bar would be this. See this small little body here? See that small little body? And you have the long wick and a long wick, okay? It's the candle body that I'm talking about, okay? Because a lot of times you'll see a, well, you can see a continuation or a reversal at that point, but you never really know. So that's why I like to look at the actual candle bodies and what they're doing, okay? So that is short entry. Now take profit 1 would be the 1.07809. So here we go. Okay, that'd be the take profit 1. Take profit 2 would be 1.06446. Oops, and take profit 3 would be the 1.05503. And then you could even see a continuation down further, okay? Because like I pointed out on that weekly time frame, this is a major support level as well. You can see this with our supply and demand indicator, okay? It could even go down to the 1.03400. Okay, these are just major levels to look at and goals to reach, okay? So just like I said, continue your trail stopping. Get the most out of it that you can. Okay, so this would be our target range for the short and long entry. Okay. We switch down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's just take a quick look at that. So prices come up. This was the heavy drop. Here, prices come up. Like I said, history repeats itself. Look at this. Look at these levels where they hit, where they break. You can see little consolidation periods at major support and resistance levels. Here, here, down here. Okay. So there are a lot of different things to look at, okay? Now, one thing you could look at is, let's just see. So right now, this is a major resistance level. So if price broke daily resistance 2 level, or right around there, see this consolidation? So I'm going to put it kind of right in the middle of this consolidation range. So if price broke above the 1.11514, you could see a continuation of long. And this is, like I said, 4-hour time frame. So let's see, 1.11514. And where did I have? And then this is 1.11124. So they're pretty close, even going from a 4-hour to a daily time frame. See how that kind of works? Okay. So just to give you a little bit better visual here, and if you are a short-term trader, day trader, you know, you look at 4-hour, 1 hour, 15-minute, 5-minute, like you get in, you get out of trades pretty quick. That is not my personal style, but you can do that with any time frame. Okay, you can go down to the hourly. Take a look at that. Okay, here again, you can do the same exact thing. Map your levels out. You can do that with every single one of these. Okay. Let me switch to the 4-hour. There's the level that we had just put in. Okay, so switch back and forth if you are on a shorter time frame and that's what you prefer. It's absolutely fine. We'll see if price breaks above the level that I told you guys, the 1.111. If it does not, okay, if we take a look here on the 4-hour, the stochastics is showing a possible cross. Okay, so if these come back down to that 80 level, then we could see a continuation back down to a certain point. Now, if we saw that come down to a certain point, it could very easily be this weekly pivot level. It could come right down here to the 1.09269, which is the daily support 1. Okay. So really pay attention to those levels, okay? And set your take profits at them. You know, set your entries at them. You can do this with any asset of your choosing. History repeats itself, okay? It is the easiest and most accurate way to trade, okay? You can just trade with a naked chart just by putting in support levels, okay? And resistance levels. Let's just take a look at this. Like, you don't need indicators on your chart to see what price is doing. Look, we have a level here. See where price comes up. Actually, I would probably put it right around where these wicks are here. So here's a level. Here's a level. Right here. Anytime you see consolidation and then you see a break to one side or the other, and then you see a continuation, that is, or a continuation or reversal, those are all major support and resistance levels. And you can trade them just like that. Okay? So let's say you came back here and or well, I guess like here, and you mapped out these levels. So here's these previous levels. Okay, let's look at that box right there. Okay, so price, you can see that candle body, and here's the wick. That's what I was talking about. You want that candle body to actually break. So in this case, it would have broke, okay, to the downside. You would have entered a short. You would have experienced some consolidation here, but then you see the drop. And then you see the continuation. Now your take profit levels would have been, without even looking over here, okay, just look back here. Take profit levels would have been here. Here's a point of consolidation. Here, see this? See these candles here? Here, see where price came up, hit, bam. See it here too. See that wick come up, and then you see it hit again, and come back down, and then it broke, and bam. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Right there. Or I guess a little closer right here. See that though? Where price hits, comes back down, price hits, comes back down, price hits, and it breaks, and then it continues. Now let's go over here. So if you would have entered that short, okay, just based on previous support and resistance, take a look at that. Bam. It goes right down to that level. That's where you experience the resistance. Bam. Breaks. Hits again. See what I mean? And then look at this. Price comes back up. And look where it experiences a pushback, basically. Okay? Whatever you want to call it. It's always at those levels. That's where it continues. See that? And break. Consolidation. Break. It always stays within previous levels that it had, that it has hit before. Okay, history repeats itself. Like I said, you can see it here, break, here, break, continuation. So just keep that in mind. You know, I hope that that helps to clarify a few things. I'm going to do some new videos on SlickTrade, some free education, and you know, watch for it. We've got some time with COVID-19 being on lockdown and quarantining. So I'm going to come out with a new series that talks all about support and resistance, naked chart trading, and some of my favorite indicators as well. I still like indicators, but you should have the knowledge as well to be able to just bring up a chart, clearly see, and know where price could go, okay? Easily identify breaks, stuff like that. If you guys have any requests for videos, please let me know. I've got a little bit of time on my hands right now to do that. So get with me. Just shoot a message into support. Comment on the videos. I don't check YouTube all the time. Sometimes I'll get months behind, and then I'm like, oh yeah, somebody commented, and I respond eventually. But the quickest way is to go to slicktrade.net. There we go. Fill out the contact form for support for a video request. And just let me know what you're looking for, okay? Can't promise that I'll make it, but I do my best to try and clarify things and make things easier for you and get you through struggling times. So, you know, and also check out our free education. We have a lot of free education. We have videos, there's posts, there's all kinds of stuff. So just let me know, and you guys have a good one, okay? I will talk to you soon, and if you're a SlickTrade member, I will see you in the room, okay? Have a good one, and stay safe.